Woj will be at the goal. Defensive end is Tommy, and this guy's midfield Cheesy. Up top, Nick Glaze and Alex Knight, and Davey.
Wow, what an intro. Welcome to the Champions League Season 9 draws, everyone. Today we have talenttt, myself Pongi, Kruzaro and Sato doing the draws. How it will work is one by one. We will draw from the respective pots. DJ is doing pot 1, I'm doing pot 2. Kruzaro is doing pot 3 and Sato is doing pot 4. We will draw the groups one by one until every team has been drawn. So it looks like the ceremony will begin sometime soon once the pots have been released, and here they are.
Just a quick shout out to Tyler and Fruxan for making that really incredible intro. And, the current place we're using right now. All credits to them.
Very, very good intro. Very fitting to start an excellent PRS season.
Alright, so if everything's ready, I'll kick this off with the first pot 1 draw. Let's see who we get. West Ham, who would have thought? Who would have thought?
The elite team, West Ham, who are currently joint top of the Premier League on points alongside Man United. Man United are above on goal difference though. So to join them, the pot 2 team to be drawn alongside them is Juventus.
Interesting.
They've actually been doing very well this season.
Indeed. Arthur LB will be playing against multiple of his teammates in the World Cup for Brazil.
Bit of a shock result last week against the new Atalanta side, as I'll draw pot 3 now. Bayer Leverkusen.
Bayer Leverkusen.
Who have they got on their team? Let's have a look.
Yeah, let's have a little look.
XV. A lot of OGs on that team.
It seems to be a lot of the Turkish guys that caused that upset.
Yeah, there's a couple of Turkish players.
Italy in that World Cup.
Sato, it's your time to draw the first pot 4 team. So go with it. There we go.
Liverpool.
Who recently obviously changed management after Mackenzo dropped the team and joined the Mighty Hammers. So it's now owned by David, 24 Lord and David. Got Zutsu and Godin, a couple of good players.
Not a bad side, not a bad group overall.
I definitely think one of the better top 4 teams is Liverpool.
But yeah, it's a nice balanced group to open it up. So
Group A will be West Ham, Juventus, Bayer Leverkusen, and Liverpool.
Lovely.
Moving swiftly on. Group B. So the pot 1 team in Group B shall be AC Milan. Jesnaldo's team taking the Serie A by storm, really.
Yeah, free scoring by looks things. Jesnaldo, Joey. To be fair, there's so many goals in that team anyway.
Very dangerous team going
forward.
Yeah,
very dangerous team.
A lot of experienced players, especially in Champions League.
Also got good centre backs such as Oxlade, who I think is a really slept on centre back personally.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely good enough to play for many teams.
Definitely a top UCL centre back.
Yeah, so the pot 2 team to join them will be Atletico Madrid. So Varane and his cronies are
They're
joining.
Notorious side in PRS.
They're always a dark
Yes.
a dark horse.
Yeah.
Run an EST team.
Always manage to make it far within tournaments, especially cup competitions. Maybe in leagues, generally they sleep behind because of forfeits. Let's say I think they forfeit.
That can
this
now be a
weekend.
proper good game, Atletico AC.
Yeah,
I
two
think it'll be
EST
very
teams as
interesting.
well.
Yeah.
EST, yeah.
Probably the best two main PST teams.
If they've quit, which the specs are saying, then unlucky. Free group
tough.
for AC Milan. Let's go to
Right.
the pot 3 team,
Group-
shall we?
Pot 3 team is going to be Chelsea. An interesting side, to say the least.
That's Ibby in that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Ivy and his voice.
Good luck to Chelsea.
And to draw the pot 4 team, we have Sad.
Ooh, Spurs.
They're not bad, you know.
No, they're not. I mean, they lost a few players. I mean, it's undergone new management. I think it was the people that were initially meant to manage in the youth league. One of Joe's favourite players from Riffa, Bonusage, is on that squad sheet.
Bones is my guy. It's full of classic players. Cam 10004 2003. It's a classic centre back from the I-Force days. So, you know, it's nice to see a couple of boomers kicking about in that team.
And your Group B will be AC Milan, Atletico Madrid, Chelsea, and Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah.
Moving on to Group C. So pot 1 pick for Group C shall be Barcelona.
Sato, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, I believe Sato had a few words to say here.
Sato, you're on mute.
Well, let's say Sato doesn't have anything to say. So Barcelona, obviously Rebels team, recently went under a bit of change, signing Kudai, and Wolver, and Sato as well.
Give me Man United. Oh shit!
Whoa!
Okay.
No!
Rebel
Rebelling, getting a bit angry. Sato said invite me back, so I will invite him before I draw the pot 2 team. Sato, I've invited you to speak. Do you have anything to say, Sato?
Give me Zion, that shit cunt. He's getting dropped.
And that's Rebel packing Zion. So I will now draw the pot 2 team. So let's see if it comes out as United.
This could be an interesting one. Should Man United be drawn?
Nope.
Ooh.
Wolfsburg are on a very good run of form lately. I mean, they haven't had to play any of the 2 giants in the Bundesliga, but they seem to be taking everyone else on. So it'll be interesting to see them against.
They got Freeze as well, don't they?
They do.
Yeah. I don't know if Freeze plays.
Whether he's active or not, but I think they're definitely a team that should be not slept on.
Yeah.
Going on to pot 3 team. Borussia Mönchengladbach.
Are they the team which is full of Brazilians?
Let me.
Oh no, that's Leipzig. That's Leipzig. I don't know. I haven't seen these guys play, so.
It's Debtor to Bald, 11 Corey, Frutius. Some of them seem like new names. Some are not new names in PRF. But...
So, pot 4 team.
Lazio.
Oh yeah, I swear they're.
I believe Lazio is Sky High Guy 123.
Yeah, they've got players such as Arsoak, who is possibly the worst A class of all time. I do not understand how this guy is still working in A class. But you know, is what it is.
A few fairly well-known names in PRS. Romazola, MPS Pods in there as well. I know he's got a few people that dislike him. But that's our Group C, is Barcelona, Wolfsburg, Borussia Mönchengladbach, and Lazio.
Goat Tyrell is dropping them all off. We're lucky.
Shout out to Goat Tyrell, man.
Yeah, shout out Goat Tyrell.
The ultimate Malteser of PRS.
But...
Talent for the next.
Alright, so Group D, pot 1 team shall be Real Betis.
Ooh,
Possible favourite.
Arguably the strongest team in PRS right now.
Yes, one of the favourites to win the whole tournament. Who will be joining Real Betis in Group D?
Ooh.
Oh, whoa. Frankfurt!
Right.
So, who is in Frankfurt?
Let's have a look.
Frankfurt is...
That's like AJ and...
Yeah, I don't know how active
PJ,
they are.
Lonzo.
But it's no doubt in my mind that they are the weakest pot 2 team. So Betis have got off a little bit lightly there. But players such as Jos Rio obviously won the Europa League in season 6, and yeah, AJ very good on his day.
Some very experienced players in Eintracht Frankfurt.
Yeah. So now pot 3-2. Yeah, Ollie knows bull.
Pot 3 is going to be
Inter.
Inter Milan.
As Johnny Twin,
A
and
very
the
experienced manager in Hez Johnny Twin.
Has Johnny Twins army.
He just fell so short in his last World Cup. Just couldn't quite get to where he wanted. But we're going to see how they perform this season.
A couple of star players include Kenzo and Rico.
A very experienced player. I mean, he's been in the game for about 19 years now. when Kenzo joined RS, these people weren't born. So we'll have a look.
He's famous for being able to win headers.
With that giant peanut head. Right, anyway, pot 4 Sato.
Yo, can you man hear me?
I can.
Yo.
Finally, man.
Rebel, can I have a mum's life?
Villarreal
have been in
Villarreal.
trouble.
Come on. Yo. My Max finally working. What you man saying?
I believe Villarreal is another famous face from another community in CD Horrified.
CD Horrified, iForce legend, got a couple of players along. He's a serial iForce loser. He has got
Let me get the sheets out 1 second.
Cheers,
Take a while, so we'll go ahead with Group D.
The draw will be over by the time Sato loads the sheets. So that is Group D.
The top 1 power rank team seems to get off lightly there.
All right, Group E, pot 1 side. Bayern Munich.
Current German dominators right now, taking everyone by storm.
Yep, farming their way through a Farmers League as expected. So very, very tidy team though. Obviously got Optimus, elite striker, Tyler, elite centre mid, Bugatti, robot centre back. And here we go. The pot 2 team to join Bayern is Atalanta.
Wow.
Atalanta, bro.
That is a big one. New ownership under Peño. Very
Bit of a nerd cup there.
Guys,
very
versus
experienced players.
Tyler.
It looks like we're going to have Skies in there as well. Yes, Skies and Tyler battling midfield. You don't want to be missing it.
Capello and Yas in that team as well. Capello, obviously, an excellent centre back.
As we go to pot 3, Levante.
Interesting.
Obviously, Levante used to be the current used to have a very strong team.
A lot of OGs in that Levante team, Ronamic, especially.
Yeah. Just a quick thing, Sato. You've played for pretty much every single team we've drawn this group. What are your thoughts on? What are your thoughts on these?
My thoughts on Bayern. My thoughts on Bayern. What a team!
Yep.
I couldn't put my back to you, Joe.
Safe, mate. Well, it's your time to draw the pot 4 team, mate. So.
Oh, it's my turn. Shit, man.
Yeah.
My pot 4 times. Here we go. Sevilla.
We like the Spanish tint on the accent.
Sevilla, which is owned by Jaden, I believe. I haven't actually seen them play.
Right. Well, chances are if Jaden owns it, they will not have management by UCL. That guy's a serial get banned merchant. But if not, we could see a surprise from Sevilla. I mean, they've got some good players.
Jaden always makes a good team, and obviously is a star player himself. So
just to confront what Rebel has said, I don't mind what accent you've got unless it's Scottish. Anyway, my let's go on with Group E is now Bayern, Atalanta. Shit, it's gone off.
Bayern, Atalanta, Levante, Sevilla. Bayern, Atalanta, Levante, Sevilla.
Group F, pot 1.
Dortmund.
Possibly the most hated team in PRS, owned by Wizento. I am a firm believer that Wizento is a very good player. If he surrounded himself with better players, he would be an elite centre mid. But he stays with his boys, and that's
Man United, please.
Napoli. That'll be a good game, you know.
That'll be a huge game.
Reported breakouts in the dressing room after Pigeon God was not allowed to leave this team.
Yeah.
There was a bit of jailing going on. I mean,
a little bit of jailing, but we won't get into that.
Napoli also another team that's quite disliked, so that's going to be interesting.
Yes, an ultra the dislike off between Napoli and
It is.
BBB. Also, Napoli
Wizento,
famous
we
for
not like
having the odd weirdos such as Danny SXZ.
The Dutch genes do dominate.
Yeah, the Dutch
Also,
genes kick in.
Quick shout out to Kenzo Peanut Head joined the chat. I don't know if you saw his draw earlier, but probably most experienced player here.
I'd like to say potential Group G could be a Manchester derby. Man City versus Man United.
Would be huge. That would be absolutely massive.
Oh my!
I would love to see that again. After the draw last time, there is scores to settle.
Yes.
Better can I just say shut your mouth?
Yep.
I'll draw the pot 3 team.
Roma.
Ooh,
Hey,
this is
a
Not bad side,
big
you know.
shit.
shaping up to be a group of death.
This is very competitive group here because Roma, they've got the likes of Afonso and stuff.
I did, however, watch Napoli beat Roma about 7-2. So,
but
It's
will
difficult.
Napoli
One-
perform on the big stage?
Roma will get slammed in GMT, but in their own host, they're a team to be feared. I'll put it out there now. They
Pigeon
are
God might not be there. Who knows? So we'll
the
see how that goes.
Brazilian flair.
Sato.
And as we
Work its
press
magic.
pot 4, we could see Group F ends with Leipzig.
RB Leipzig.
Another team of high pingers, Leipzig. Obviously got they didn't get mercy ruled by Bayern on them at the weekend, which is an impressive feat. Given that their score
Given the
sheet is
strength
a
of
bunch
I
of
know it's their
tier
keeper's
8.
putting off some serious saves.
Yeah, no.
Hey, I'd like
They've
I'd
actually
like to
got
shout out
Cabrera,
bro.
who was a Napoli centre back at one point, so he might be looking out for some revenge here. Come Group F. I mean, that's a very competitive group. I don't think there's any of these games you want to miss.
Probably the most balanced group.
It is definitely, yeah.
Cabrera is a Pigeon God prodigy, by the way. Just to shout out the Pigeon
Part
God
of the Pigeon God
training
Academy.
regime.
The Pigeon God Academy.
The Pigeon God Academy bringing up young players such as Baljeet with 2,600 hours and who else? That's about it.
We've got a Sendinator, a seasoned player.
Sendinator, famous for sitting on the wing and doing nothing all game. But to highlight, that is Group F.
Right, well,
Dortmund,
Talentto.
Napoli, Roma, and Leipzig. Group F.
All right, Group G, pot 1.
Please, Manchester City. Please give us the Manchester derby.
Man City.
Manchester City.
It's interesting because Manchester City were due to disband after not being given the draw again, for not being given the win against West Ham United. According to Reckham, he was going to disband if they didn't.
Little
get
bit of
the,
rage, little bit of
win.
rage.
But it's all right. It's all right. Mez is foaming.
City currently unbeaten, but with 2 draws, both to West Ham and a possible second draw in Manchester United. But full of obviously very experienced players, very good players, all good on the ball. But yeah, Pongy.
Okay.
Possibly the biggest draw
fans,
of the night.
Do you want the left ball or the right ball? My left or my right? I will draw whichever one
Hey,
the fans want me to draw.
I'm seeing a lot of rights. I'm seeing a lot of rights.
Yeah, there's quite a few rights. Because the right
Here
is
we
always
go.
right. Come on the right wing. Let's see.
Please.
Ooh.
It is
United.
Manchester United.
Derby is on in the UCL.
Manchester derby.
Group G is not one you want to miss, as City will be out looking for blood based on what happened.
I believe Zion
in
didn't
game week
play
1.
that first game, so we'll see how they play with Zion in the team as well. How the results will sway. That will be
That's true, that's very true.
This will
a
be
very
huge
good match
group.
to watch. So Kruzaro, do you want to draw the pot 3 team?
As we draw
Leicester.
Leicester
Another
City.
Premier League team. Wow.
Group Leicester City. They've surprised me with their results. I've been watching them because they're a Premier League team. I like watching their results. They seem to score quite a few. They also seem to concede quite a few.
They've got some good players in that team. You know, Exrino is very, very good on the ball. Salamar, really experienced goalkeeper.
Red's a goalkeeper. Come on, Salamar. Turkish goalkeeper as well. Some guy.
I'm not gonna lie, I
and
don't
then-
know how to say that name if anyone's violating me for that.
Yeah, I don't know how to say his name either, mate. Selma. There we go.
There we go,
Come on, Selma.
Salma. The Turkish beast. Sato,
So, pot 4.
Yo. Hey, fans. Do you want left ball or right ball?
Sato, it's pot 4, man.
Ah, shit, man. I'm seeing a bit of a...
left.
The lefty or the righty. Hey, I'm seeing left. I picked right. Shush, man. Fiorentina, let's go.
Fiorentina have been
I believe
drawn.
that's Scalottri's team, isn't
I
it? But
think it is.
Scalottri was not in the Discord when I checked this yesterday morning. So they've got
I'll
Ossie though, and
I'll check
Amir.
the squad sheet. Skeletry is still currently owning the developer Osinome. Amir, long shot master.
SR Bean, OG centre back.
I mean,
some player back in the day.
I think Fiorentina are definitely a very good pot 40. Might be a top.
Skeletry got banned or sacked, according to Omar. So
I'm almost not surprised by some of the things I've seen. But we'll go on to the final group after Group G. Has the Manchester Derby in it? Manchester City, Man United, Leicester, Fiorentina.
What a team.
It wasn't that rebel. It was mash and mushy peas.
I had a chicken burger for dinner.
Anyway, let's
I had
go.
a chicken burger and some cucumber. Let's see.
Let's see.
Getting the greens in.
Yeah, you gotta get the greens in some days.
Chicken burger. Wait, did I just
Alright,
hear
last but not
chicken
least,
burger?
Group
Long
H.
day. Long day.
Oh, I wonder who it's gonna be.
Oh wait, I've just realised. Yeah, well, the group's decided. Real Madrid, with arguably the best ball controlling player in PRS right now. In Hassan.
Elsh's
Very,
been feeling,
very scary player to play against.
Yeah, he's been feeling good this season.
Yeah, I'm getting exposed to this.
Wait, pause. Yo.
I meant football controlling. Obviously, I don't know if Hassan's into that. Whether he goes right or left, that's not my business.
Yes, he is the only enjoyable attacker to play versus in friendlies because the rest of them just play like pussies.
Such an abnormal dribbling style makes him very difficult to play against.
But we
I
can't
get mixed
ignore.
mez. I get mixed mez, and that's enjoyable because it's a learning process, mate. And
Yeah,
then
you
when
can't
I'm in
ignore
league
that
game,
magic in the team,
when I'm in league games, I can drop 10 out of 10s and get man of the match against you
As we
because of
saw.
my training from Elsha.
Yo,
So
can you press the
going
button or
on to the
something?
pot 2 team, we will have well, if that looks things, Arsenal.
We just played against. Well, West Ham just played against these. They played a very, very,
Why are you shouting your mic, dude? Shut your mouth.
Well,
Okay.
a
very defensive style of football. Owned by, I believe, Archie. They're a good team though. They've got some good passes in there. Eunice really good at playing a long ball, as West Ham found out at one point in the game. So who knows?
One thing to point out. Oh, I'll wait for this pot 3 team first.
Hoffenheim been drawn.
Yeah.
I heard Giroud is the star player on this team. What a man he is. Giroud can go left, can go right. I swear, once this team is over, Arsenal will get smoked. Not even Arsenal. We'll be just gonna hold it by Giroud as well, bro.
So
Spooky Giroud, my bro. On
Back
to
in
the
his
pot
boy.
4. I'd like to see that. Bumpy your shit.
okay,
This
now
board is for you, bro.
I was on smoke after at the start of the draw saying he was shaking and he didn't want to unmute his mic in team chat. So
Yep,
you know.
go. Valencia have been drawn as the final group in Group H. Pretty soft
West
group.
Ham does not have one black player.
And Andy Corre.
Well, I'd like to say that wasn't any of us.
Yeah, they get,
That wasn't us, and
shit, man.
Well,
West Ham United
I mean,
do actually have.
we
some
have
cool
Vicenzo.
players.
So
We
there's
also have Quelo, Lithuanian. So I think
Quelo is more white than my auntie, bro.
we have Saluigi, who is Asian.
How is
we
your auntie
have-
white?
Danny, one oh no, he isn't even in our team.
No,
we have we have Carlencia.
Valencia. We've got people
We've
from
got-
around the world.
We're
I would
actually a
actually
worldwide
like to-
club. I'd like to
In
think that we've actually got more diversity than Manchester
Barcelona.
City.
Yeah.
Or let's think of other teams. Definitely Manchester
can-
United. They're Polish
can we
only.
stop-
How
Yeah,
are we getting
exactly.
slammed when
Can we
Man
stop-
United are one nation?
Shit, man. EDLFC, can we stop speaking about West Ham and continue with the draw, please? Thank you very much.
Yeah. So that finalises the draw. So I wonder whether all the groups will pop up. So as we can see, I need to squint to look at these. Here we go. Group A: West Ham, Juventus, Bayer Leverkusen, and Liverpool. Do you want to do Group B, Chris?
Yeah, AC Milan, Atletico Madrid, Chelsea, Tottenham Hotspur.
Letto.
C is Barcelona, Wolfsburg, Mönchengladbach, and Lazio.
I can't lie, I was hoping that you go the wrong way to E. Group D is Betis, Frankfurt, Inter, and Villarreal.
Going to Group E, we've got Bayern, Atalanta, Levante, and Sevilla.
Going to F, Dortmund, Napoli, Roma, and Leipzig.
Group G: Manchester City, Manchester United, Leicester, and Fiorentina.
And Group H,
yeah.
you got Real Madrid, Arsenal, Hoffenheim, and Valencia. Nah, bro,
Nice
we
one.
got this. That's how you end the draws. Goodbye, everyone, and may God bless us all. Thank you very much. Come on, my
Yeah.
broskies.